know the light will pass and the dark will fall.
Welcome to Money in the Bank 2013, one of the most exciting and hyped pay-per-views on the WWE calendar. What a great show we have got, and we're going to be kicking it all off with a bang. We have got the first of two Money in the Bank ladder matches. This one for a title shot for the World Heavyweight Championship, and what a great way to kick off this exciting Money in the Bank 2013 pay-per-view. Cody Rhodes making his way out first. The interesting part about this match is that only one of these men is a former world champion. The other men have never been champion before. So what a great chance for them to finally take that next step to get a shot to become the world champion. Coming out second, it's going to be Wade Barrett, representing England, of course. Let's see if Wade Barrett can bring some success back to the UK. Wade Barrett, of course, multiple-time US and Intercontinental champion. Never been world champion, as I've said already. So, great opportunity for Wade Barrett tonight. The same goes for the next man, former United States champion Antonio Cesaro. A great opportunity for him. An internet favourite, that's for sure. But for some reason, never quite got to that world title level so far in his early WWE career. But if he can win tonight's World Championship Money in the Bank ladder match, then surely Antonio Cesaro has got a great shot of becoming champion, because as we know, previous Money in the Bank winners, aside from one, have always gone on to win their respective championship. So it's more or less a guaranteed title reign for whoever wins this Money in the Bank ladder match tonight. But the next man coming out, the self-proclaimed saviour of the masses, it is going to be Damien Sandow. Slowly but surely making his way to the ring, drinking in all the boost in the crowd tonight. You can hear we have got a very loud crowd here at Money in the Bank, and they are not fans of Damien Sandow, clearly. But still, whether you love the guy or hate the guy, you cannot deny Damien Sandow, a phenomenal athlete here in the WWE. And if he wins tonight, then he is going to be a worthy Money in the Bank winner. Coming out next, the only man in this match who has been a world champion before, that being Jack Swagger. Jack Swagger, also a former Mr. Money in the Bank. Jack Swagger winning Money in the Bank at WrestleMania several years ago now, before the following week cashing in on Chris Jericho, who was world champion at the time, and Jack Swagger via Money in the Bank becoming a world champion. The final man in this match, of course, representing the Shield, the current United States champion. It is going to be Dean Ambrose rounding off this match. Dean Ambrose is the favourite by many fans I've spoken to here in the arena, but of course we will see as this match progresses whether Dean Ambrose, who is solo tonight, can be the brand new Mr. Money in the Bank. We will see though, because we are only moments away from this first Money in the Bank match kicking off, and here we go. So 6 men, you can see the ring surrounded by ladders. The winner of this match is going to be getting that briefcase for a future world title shot anytime they're choosing in the next 12 months. As I said before, all of these men, aside from one, have never been world champion before. The one single world champion in this match, Jack Swagger. So possibly Jack Swagger with a slight advantage over the other men. Though do not discount these other men, despite not being former world champions. There is no doubt about it, they are phenomenal athletes and definitely future world champions in their own right. And if they can win this ladder match, then that is going to be more or less guaranteeing themselves a future World Heavyweight Championship reign. And speaking of the World Championship, that is going to be on the line later on tonight, because it is going to be Dolph Ziggler versus the World Champion Alberto Del Rio. All that and much more still to come. Do not forget, we have got another Money in the Bank ladder match. That match is going to be for the WWE Championship. That is going to be one of tonight's double main events. So as I said, all that and much more still to come. But this Money in the Bank ladder match kicking off in a great way. You can see all 6 men pairing off now. We've got Dean Ambrose and Antonio Cesaro. We have got Cody Rhodes going at it with Wade Barrett. And in the ring, we have got Jack Swagger taking on Damien Sandow. And an interesting part of this match is that all 6 of these guys are actually disliked by the WWE Universe. So none of these men are the typical faces in this match. All 6 men hated pretty much by all the rest of the fans here tonight. So it's going to be interesting if any of these 6 unpopular superstars actually get any popularity tonight. We will see though. We can see the ladder set up. Antonio Cesaro climbing early. Going to be going for the briefcase. Can he get it? Oh, but Jack Swagger there to save the day. It's also going to be interesting to see whether this new tag team and alliance between Jack Swagger and Antonio Cesaro, whether that actually happens in this match, or whether that alliance is going to be temporarily forgotten and it is going to be as the match intended, every man for himself. We will see though, because Jack Swagger now in the ring with Antonio Cesaro, with Dean Ambrose as well. But so far, limited interaction between the pair. Wade Barrett setting that ladder up in the corner. What is Barrett thinking? Apparently not too much. Leaving that ladder now. Outside of the ring he goes. Oh, Jack Swagger, that big arm breaker onto Damien Sandow. Wade Barrett again with that ladder. But not doing too much, because Jack Swagger just throwing Barrett headfirst into that ladder. So that not paying off the English from this time. But Cody Rhodes, middle of the ring now, along with Damien Sandow. Oh, the Rhodes Scholars, normally a tag team, but both going for that Money in the Bank briefcase, and both tag team members dropping down that big fall to the mat. That is not going to be good for either man, that is for sure. A very even match so far. It will be hard to say who, if anyone, has got any advantage so far, because every single man has been taking plenty of punishment so far. And Antonio Cesaro again on that ladder. Setting the ladder up. Going to be climbing once again. Can Antonio Cesaro pull that briefcase down? No, he cannot. Dean Ambrose, the member of the Shield, taking him off. Oh, what a move there by Damien Sandow. We can see Sandow and Rhodes, as we know, normally tag team partners, but every man for himself here tonight. These 2 guys going at it. Big net breaker now, taking Cody Rhodes down again. Cesaro again, an unsuccessful ladder attempt. Dean Ambrose knocking him off once again. And now throwing Cesaro onto the outside of the ring. Antonio there holding his leg. Not quite sure whether he's tweaked that knee, fallen off that ladder. He has fallen off the ladder a couple of times already, so keep an eye on that injury. Let's see if anything develops within that. Aaron Swagger thrown to the outside. Sandow now being set up on the top rope. This is not going to be good for Damien Sandow. What is Cody Rhodes going for? Oh, the reverse suplex, crushing Damien Sandow's head down on that ladder. Oh, and Antonio Cesaro now, that big neck breaker off that ladder. That huge super neck breaker off this 15-foot high steel ladder. taking Dean Ambrose out of his boots almost. Wade Barrett again with another unsuccessful ladder attempt, but what a match this has been so far. Kicking off this great pay-per-view. We have got 6 matches in total. We have got this match. We have got the other Money in the Bank ladder match. We have got the world title match between Alberto Del Rio and Dolph Ziggler. We have got the WWE Championship match between John Cena and Mark Henry. Not to mention, we have got Chris Jericho versus Ryback. And also Curtis Axel defending his Intercontinental Championship against The Miz. So all that and more still to come tonight. As I keep saying, this is going to be a phenomenal pay-per-view. So definitely stay tuned for the duration of the show, because of much more great matches still to come. But speaking of great matches, what a match this has been. Still underway after 10 minutes or so far. Wade Barrett though, go for the wasteland. Wasteland onto Dean Ambrose, onto the ladder almost. This could be a great opportunity for Wade Barrett to get that ladder, but easier said than done with 6 men in this contest. It only takes one to pull you down, so it is going to be super hard to actually get an opportunity to climb that ladder, let alone pull down the briefcase. But it is going to be happening sooner rather than later. Oh, and a big hip toss there inside the ring. Cody Rhodes being smashed down on that ladder by Jack Swagger, the All-American. And now right side of the screen, the neutralizer. Antonio Cesaro delivering the neutralizer to the self-proclaimed saviour of the masses, Damien Sandow. Big scoop slam, taking the US champion down again. Wade Barrett, of course, a former IC champion. Sit down powerbomb onto Dean Ambrose, onto that ladder it looked like. Dean Ambrose head and neck smashed off that ladder. Not quite sure if that was on purpose or not, but that move definitely paid off for the Englishman. Wade Barrett, the favourite by many of the fans here in the arena tonight. We will see though if Barrett can be the first Englishman to beat Mr. Money in the Bank and be the first Englishman to ever become the WWE All-World Champion. But he's doing great so far. Another suplex once again, sending Dean Ambrose through to that steel ladder. Dean Ambrose, US Champion, member of the Shield of course, not having a great match so far. Multiple times has been sent crashing into that 50-foot high steel ladder, and it is not going to be any better because Dean Ambrose just being thrown near the announce table, but somehow, some way, managing to slowly get away from Wade Barrett, or at least away from the announcers table. Other side of the ring, you can see Jack Swagger, Cody Rhodes going at it. Oh, and Damien Sandow top left. What a move onto Antonio Cesaro. A trademark move there by Sandow, taking Antonio Cesaro out of this match, at least momentarily. Sandow on the ring of that ladder, doing the right thing, but as I said before, with so many men in this contest, it is going to be hard to actually get an opportunity to set that ladder up and climb that ladder to take down that briefcase. But we just saw another neutralizer, and now Antonio Cesaro once again climb the ladder. Oh, he's got his hands on it. Can Antonio Cesaro pull down that Money in the Bank briefcase? Sandow about to put him down. Oh, he's got it. Antonio Cesaro has done it, despite Sandow nearly pulling him down. Antonio Cesaro has done it. The former United States champion, winning his biggest match in his career. Antonio Cesaro is the brand new Mr. Money in the Bank in the World Heavyweight Championship side. So Antonio Cesaro has a world title shot to cash in whenever he wants over the next 12 months. But who is this backstage? Oh, it is the world's strongest man, the #1 contender to John Cena's championship, making his way into the arena. That match still to come. But next up, it is going to be Chris Jericho versus Ryback. A lot of fans have been looking forward to this match tonight. Hopefully these two men are not going to disappoint. Definitely some varied styles here. Both men very different. You've got the powerhouse, the big, hungry Ryback. One of the best big men we have currently got in WWE. And Chris Jericho, the veteran. One of the best technical wrestlers we have ever seen in pro wrestling history. The first ever undisputed champion when he defeated Stone Cold and The Rock on the same night back at Vengeance 2001. But not only was he an undisputed champion, he has been a multiple time WWE and world champion as well. He has had success in ECW, WCW and of course the WWE. So Jericho looking to get another huge victory in his ongoing career here tonight against Ryback, but that is going to be easier said than done, because as we have seen in recent months, Ryback with this newfound attitude is going to be hard to beat. But here he comes, Ryback, making his way to the ring. One of the most dominant men in WWE today. Now, the strange thing about Ryback, despite his dominance on the weekly shows, Ryback has not won on pay-per-view now for several months. Ryback actually has one of the worst pay-per-view records in recent years in WWE, which is a bit of a strange thing, considering how dominant Ryback is on the weekly shows Raw and SmackDown. So Ryback going to be looking for his first big pay-per-view win for quite some time here tonight against Chris Jericho. But that is not going to be easy because, as I said previously, Jericho, with all those accolades, a legend in this business, is going to be difficult to beat. But still, if anyone can do it, it is going to be Ryback. Big hungry Chris Jericho, Money in the Bank 2013 one-on match. This one is going to be early on now. Chris Jericho going downstairs on Ryback. Probably a wise choice by Y2J, taking down the leg. And again, the second time early on, Jericho taking down the leg of Ryback. Ryback, the clear, much bigger man. So Jericho, that size difference, has got to find some way to get Ryback down to his level. But Jericho, surely not. Oh, Jericho with a snap powerbomb onto the big man. How the hell did Jericho lift him? Oh, but again, back down to the leg. Now onto the arm. This is what Chris Jericho is great at. Dissecting the body bit by bit. And it's clear Jericho going to be softening up that leg. Looking for that famous Walls of Jericho. Oh, but Ryback, nice reversal. Now sending Jericho, big Irish whip into the corner. Oh, and now a variation of a spine buster. Taking Y2J down. Ryback picking Jericho back to his feet. Again, back into that corner. Jericho now being set on the top rope. This is not going to be good for Jericho. What is Ryback going to be looking for? Looks like we could be seeing a superplex. Oh, and he connects. Superplex onto Jericho into the middle of the ring, but Jericho by instinct possibly straight back to his feet. Only momentarily though, because Ryback again in control, but spoke too soon. Jericho, nice reversal, and again Jericho now locking up Ryback from behind. But Ryback, the much bigger man, the much stronger man. Look at that power, taking Jericho down again. But the veteran will never give in. Oh, but the big boot by Ryback, taking Y2J down. Oh, momentary fight back until Jericho walks in to that huge belly-to-belly suplex. Oh, but again, Jericho straight back to that leg. Great strategy by Y2J, but misses that drop kick. And that is going to be a mistake Chris Jericho is going to pay for, because Ryback straight on it, dropping that big elbow onto the back of the head of Jericho. And now Y2J being sent to the outside, and I would not like to be Y2J now. Like I said, Ryback in recent months with this newfound attitude, coming very close to being the brand new WWE Champion, both at Payback and at Extreme Rules. Ryback has never been a world champion so far in his early WWE career, but there is no doubt about that. At some point in time, Ryback is going to be a future world or WWE champion. And before, we just saw Jericho suplexed by Ryback, but we just saw the opposite. Jericho superplexing Ryback now. This match has been very back and forth. Jericho now, abdominal stretch onto Ryback. I'm not quite sure this is a wise move by Y2J, because again, Ryback far too strong for Y2J to handle. Hip tossing him over. And now Jericho walking into a big power slam. Irish whip. Oh, and another one. Ryback larger than in charge, and Y2J could be in trouble. Jericho on the shoulders of Ryback. Oh, Ryback dropping down into that gutbuster. This match could be over realistically as far as Y2J's chances go, because after a couple of big power slams, we've got a trademark move by Ryback. Jericho not in a good situation. Ryback calling for it. Can he connect with it? Oh yes he can. The shell shocked onto Y2J. And despite a brave effort by Y2J for most of that match, in the end the power and strength of Ryback too much for Jericho to handle. And we have just seen a dominant performance by Ryback. This man is no doubt about it, a future world champion. And Ryback getting his first huge pay-per-view victory for a long time. So I'm sure tonight is just the start. A huge run of success by Ryback. Backstage, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan with Curtis Axel looking on. Do not forget, Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, two members of the WWE Championship Money in the Bank match. That match still to come. But speaking of Curtis Axel, here he comes now. He is going to be defending his Intercontinental Championship momentarily against a former IC champion in his own right, The Miz. Remember, Curtis Axel becoming IC champion at the last pay-per-view when he defeated The Miz and Wade Barrett in that triple threat match. Wade Barrett, who was the former champion before Curtis Axel, involved in that Money in the Bank ladder match previously. But Barrett not having much luck there, because that Money in the Bank ladder match was won by Antonio Cesaro. But as far as Curtis Axel goes, what a great run he has had in his early WWE career. Paul Heyman, normally at his side, cannot be here tonight unfortunately. So Curtis Axel is alone here tonight. So we will see how exactly Curtis Axel will handle the big stage without Paul Heyman by his side. The Miz, of course, former tag team champion, former US champion, former IC champion, former WWE champion. The Miz has done pretty much everything here in the WWE. So The Miz is going to be looking to become yet again the Intercontinental Champion. But as we have seen during his early run, Curtis Axel is something special. Curtis Axel, currently the IC champion, is going to have a great career in the World Wrestling Entertainment. That is clear that we can see already. Of course, the son of Mr. Perfect, a WWE legend. Early cover. But not even a 1 count. The Miz getting at that one. Going to take much more to take the Miz down. Like I said, the Miz has done a lot here in the WWE, including main event in WrestleMania a few years ago when he defeated John Cena. Admittedly thanks to The Rock, but still officially the Miz has won a WrestleMania main event, and that is all that matters. Both men on the outside of the ring, referee looking on. Slowly making the count, but Charles Robinson giving these guys a little bit of leeway with that slow 10 count. Ah, but the Miz with that jawbreaker almost on that top row, and you can see the Miz feels like he is in control, but Curtis Axel back in the ring with that big drop kick. Arguably one of the best drop kicks we have seen here in WWE history, but missing that crossbody. The Miz, oh, but Curtis Axel again, putting the legs out. Curtis Axel now, you can see. Oh, but Curtis Axel, that not paying off. These two men going back and forth, reversal after reversal. Axel now off the top rope. Oh, into the sunset flip. Oh, but not even a single 1 count that time. The Miz yet again kicking out. Oh, no, it's counted by the Miz, snapping him down with that big turnaround neck breaker. Oh, but missing the elbow drop. These two men still going back and forth. Oh, been irate for that time by the Miz. That could be a tie changer in this match. That irate by the Miz to Curtis Axel. Axel now the champion in the corner. And Miz now that signature move. And Curtis Axel can possibly see his IC title reign coming to an end. Momentarily leaves the ring, but clearly playing possum, because the Miz got back into the ring. That big drop kick, but only paying off momentarily. Miz now putting Axel on the top rope. Axel kicking Miz away. Crossbody this time connects. Deciding this time to not go for the cover. Irish whip reversal. And another reversal. The son of Mr. Perfect having a great match tonight. Do not forget, Curtis Axel is the reigning and defending IC champion, because in this match the Intercontinental Championship is indeed on the line. Oh, into that big DDT. What a move by Curtis Axel, followed up by the knee. The Miz is not in a good situation. Big Irish whip. Oh, I want to move again. For the 3rd or 4th consecutive time, the Miz's head and face crashing down to the mat with authority. But the Miz somehow, some way, continuing to fight back. But the much bigger man, the much stronger man, Curtis Axel again taking Miz down. Axel going to the top rope. Not going to pay off this time. Miz too quick with that power slam, taking him down to the mat again. A few clubbing blows to the head. And this match has now completely changed. The Miz in control. Oh, but spoke too soon. Curtis Axel again fighting back. Big dropkick out of nowhere. What is he going to be looking for? Oh, here we go. Oh, Curtis Axel connects to his finisher. What a move by Curtis Axel. Referee into the cover. This one is over. Curtis Axel has to feed the Miz here tonight at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Curtis Axel leaving Money in the Bank as he walked in. Still the Intercontinental Champion. And Curtis Axel showing the WWE Universe he can still do it, even without Paul Heyman in his corner. Backstage now, we have got John Cena, of course, in tonight's main event versus Mark Henry. That and more still to come. But coming up next, we have got the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. It is going to be Alberto Del Rio versus former World Champion Dolph Ziggler. This match is surely going to be a great one. We have seen these two men go at it before. They have produced some great matches in the past. So fingers crossed here tonight at Money in the Bank. This match is going to be no different. And we're going to be seeing a phenomenal technical wrestling match. If we go back to last month at the Payback pay-per-view, Dolph Ziggler walking in as the world champion after having several weeks out with that concussion injury. Alberto Del Rio walking into that match as a huge crowd favourite. But unfortunately for Del Rio, during that match, Del Rio kind of changed. His personality seemed to change almost, because from a fan favourite, Del Rio found himself on the receiving end of some mega boos in the arena. And since that night, Del Rio now being the typical heel in this match, Dolph Ziggler from a heel becoming a face. So paid back a double turn. Dolph Ziggler now a very popular face wrestler here in the roster, and Alberto Del Rio back in this more traditional villain type role. And here he comes. You can hear the crowd loving Dolph Ziggler, the challenger, gonna be looking to win back his world champion, which I alluded to previously when Dolph Ziggler lost his world championship last month at Payback to Del Rio. So Del Rio, with that newfound attitude, once again going to be taking on the new fan favourite Dolph Ziggler. This match is going to be a good one. And here we go. No official introductions. This match is underway. Charles Robinson ringing the bell, looking on now. And I'm actually hearing this match has been made a no disqualification match. So Charles Robinson is not going to have much to do in this one apart from call the 1, 2, 3 or call the submission. So Del Rio, Dolph Ziggler, World Heavyweight Championship on the line. This match going to be under no disqualification rules. That is an interesting announcement there. That announcement made by Vince McMahon backstage moments ago, which I have just told you guys via the announced position. So what a great one this is going to be. Dolph Ziggler, oh, that gutbuster to Del Rio. And you can see there is going to be no Ricardo Rodriguez at ringside tonight. He is currently out of an injury. So Del Rio is going to be going on it alone. Dolph Ziggler, oh, the World Championship across the face of Del Rio. As I said, this match is going to be a no DQ match. So Dolph Ziggler hitting Del Rio with that championship well within the rules of this contest. Del Rio now going to be turned to a move possibly. Oh, momentary fight back. But Dolph Ziggler not connecting properly with that dropkick. If anything, I think Dolph hurt himself more than he hurt Del Rio, because now Del Rio back in control. The aggressor with that big suplex, that delayed vertical suplex. And another one coming up. This time a back suplex, spinning Dolph Ziggler around onto that head and neck. As I said previously, Dolph was suffering from some concussions. So Del Rio again going straight after that head. Going to be looking to soften Ziggler up to once again defeat Ziggler. And Del Rio looking to leave as he walked in, the World Heavyweight Champion. I want to move. Oh, Del Rio, that big extended gut bust up. What power that showed by Del Rio. But Ziggler again fighting back, throwing Alberto into the ring. Oh, misses that attempt. Gets him a second attempt. And now Ziggler going back up. Oh, this time it pays off. That big elbow drop. HBK-like almost to the heart of Del Rio. But referee Charles Robinson only getting a 1 count that time. Del Rio sent into the still. A mixed crowd reaction tonight by both men, gotta say. But overall, Dolph Ziggler definitely the preferred fan favourite over Alberto Del Rio. As I said, that because of Del Rio's actions last month at Payback, when Del Rio repeatedly went after that concussion of Dolph Ziggler, which the crowd did not appreciate. Oh, but Ziggler with that typical Ziggler move, that big stinger-like splash, and now a big drop kick. Del Rio in typical heel fashion. Big right to the eye. Big clothesline. Oh, what a move. What a move by Alberto Del Rio. That huge German suplex. But time after time, Ziggler attempted to fight back. But Del Rio now, that armbar locked in. This match could be over. But no, out of it. Oh, zigzag out of nowhere. Dolph Ziggler with that zigzag out of nowhere. Oh, and he's got it. Dolph Ziggler with that zigzag out of nowhere. Alberto Del Rio had that armbar locked in. Dolph Ziggler rolling out of the armbar. And before Del Rio knew it, he was being zigzagged hard down to the mat. Referee, count the 1, 2, 3. Dolph Ziggler once again becoming the World Heavyweight Champion for the 3rd time in his WWE career. What a great win for Dolph Ziggler. Coming up now, the second of our 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches. This one is going to be an amazing contest. This one, the All-Star Money in the Bank ladder match, where all 6 of these competitors have Money in the Bank ladder match experience and are all former World or WWE champions. First man out is going to be Randy Orton. As we know, Orton, a former World and WWE champion multiple times, and has been in numerous Money in the Bank ladder matches, as has this man, Christian. We have seen make his return only recently to the company, but Christian, a veteran in these matches, going to be looking to become the WWE champion for the first time in his career. He's not been WWE champion, but Christian, of course, has been a numerous time World Heavyweight champion. As has this man, the Big Red Machine Kane, making his way to the ring. Former World and WWE champion, and he's also a former Mr. Money in the Bank. And when he was Mr. Money in the Bank, as expected, Kane, because of that briefcase, becoming a world champion when he defeated Rey Mysterio when he cashed in the same night as winning that briefcase a couple of years ago now. The 4th man in this match, arguably the most popular wrestler in WWE today. You can hear the crowd going wild. It is Daniel Bryan, former world champion in his own right, and a former Mr. Money in the Bank. Daniel Bryan has got to be one of the favourites for this contest, as has this man, CM Punk, making his way to the ring. Punk, of course, making his triumphant return last month at Payback. CM Punk is a former 2-time Mr. Money in the Bank, the only man in history to actually be a 2-time winner. So Punk could possibly be the overall favourite in this match. We will see though. And another moment now the crowd will be looking forward to all night long. The huge return, RVD making his way to the ring, making his huge WWE return. We have not seen RVD in a WWE ring since 2006, aside from 1 or 2 appearances in the Royal Rumble. But still, as far as being a full-fledged member of the WWE roster, this is the first time we are seeing RVD since 2006, but the former WWE and ECW champion has got to be considered one of the favourites in this match, especially considering we are here in Philadelphia, which is the home of the original ECW, which of course RVD was originally famous for. But here we go, we're underway. Randy Orton, Kane, RVD, Daniel Bryan, Christian and CM Punk. All 6 men are going to be fighting for an opportunity to become Mr. Money in the Bank on the WWE Championship side. This match is going to be amazing. We can already see seconds in a huge choke slam by Kane onto CM Punk. And Kane again picking Punk straight back to his feet. Surely not. Oh, and a second choke slam in a matter of moments. This is not going to be a good start by CM Punk, but what a dominant start by Kane. Surely not a third time. It looks like he is. Kane. Oh, a third consecutive choke slam onto CM Punk. What an amazing start by Kane. Kane going early for that briefcase. Can Kane shock the world and become Mr. Money in the Bank in the opening 60 seconds? Apparently not, because the captain, Christian, interfering that time. You can see the 7-foot monster Kane hanging from that briefcase, and the big rep machine dropping like a sack of you-know-what back into the middle of the ring. So this match continues, as we just saw a big tilt-to-world backbreaker by Daniel Bryan onto Randy Orton. And this match is going to be special. As I said, all of these men, former World or WWE champions, as well as veterans in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And keep an eye on the left side of your screen, because CM Punk looks like he's got something planned for Christian. Oh, and he connects a huge superplex onto the outside of the ring. That is not going to be good for the back and the spine of the captain. And now RVD and Kane going at it now. These two guys, former tag team champions and former enemies as well. If you remember, back in 2003, they had that huge feud over when Kane originally lost that mask and turned his back on RVD. And that was the first time we actually saw Kane unmasked in WWE history. But as we have seen in recent years, Kane again deciding to put that mask back on. So tonight at Money in the Bank, Kane RVD, a new chapter in this long-term friendship and rivalry. But plenty of action we can see in the ring. This match is going to be hard to call, because we have got 6 great athletes. We have got action all over the place. We can see Daniel Bryan now face down on the right side of the monitor. We can see Randy Orton now about to go back to him. Keep an eye on Randy Orton. What is he going to be going for? Oh, sending Daniel Bryan hard into the ring. But Christian, oh, the Ampria under Kane. Or should I say the kill switch? So the kill switch onto Kane. And now Christian, Captain Charisma, going to be looking to place that ladder down, to climb that ladder, to pull that briefcase down. Christian, of course, despite not being a Mr. Money in the Bank, Christian has won numerous ladder matches in his career, whether it be for the Intercontinental Championship or whether it be for the Tag Team Championship. Christian definitely a veteran as far as these extreme ladder matches go. All 6 men pairing off. Kane, Christian, CM Punk, RVD, and Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton. What a special match this has been. This is arguably the greatest lineup in a Money in the Bank match we have ever seen in the WWE. And Christian could be about to go for a ride. Not going for the choke slam, instead going for that tombstone. A huge tombstone onto Christian, and I think the captain has been busted wide open. CM Punk now in that barricade, not in a great position, but CM Punk somehow fighting back. Oh, Punk with a big vertical suplex type maneuver, sending RVD down. And what a great return RVD has had so far. I'm sure this run in WWE for RVD is going to be a great one, despite RVD being a veteran and being in the later stages of his career. There is no doubt about it. RVD can still get the job done, and I'm sure we're going to be seeing that as the weeks progress. But in the ring, oh, Kane with that huge choke slam off the top of that ladder, sending RKO down to the mat. You've got to say, Kane so far in this match, with numerous choke slams, numerous tombstones, Kane has been the most dominant man in the match so far. Oh, but Daniel Bryan now with that big neck breaker off that ladder to Christian. And RVD going for the climb, but CM Punk sending RVD back down again. What a great match. This has been action all over the place. But it has been a great one. CM Punk now, can he hit it? Yes, he can. The GTS onto Randy Orton. And it looks like Orton has been busted wide open. And Kane, like I said before, a dominating performance and another choke slam, this time onto Christian. I think we have seen half a dozen choke slams at least in this match. And clearly one GTS to Randy Orton wasn't enough, because CM Punk has just delivered a second consecutive GTS to the Viper. Christian RVD climbing, but again the dominating Big Red Machine sending both men down to the mat. And something we've not even spoke about so far is Team Hell No. As you can see, Daniel Bryan and Kane now coming into each other's paths. These two guys, a tag team, or should I say a former tag team possibly, and former tag team champions. But Daniel Bryan with those huge kicks to the Big Red Machine. Are we seeing the end of Team Hell No? It has got to be a possibility, but I guess we will see as the weeks and months progress. But it is clear Kane and Daniel Bryan have got their sights set on single success. And speaking of success, one of the most successful moves in wrestling history, the Yes Lock, has been locked into the Big Red Machine. But of course, even if Kane decides to tap out, that is not going to help, because the only way to win this match is to climb that ladder, take down that briefcase and become the brand new Mr. Money in the Bank. The Anaconda Vice on the right side of the monitor now. CM Punk onto Christian. Christian tapping out. But again, as I just said, the only way to win this match is to climb the ladder and bring down that briefcase. CM Punk now realising this. And I thought he was going to be climbing the ladder, but deciding against it. Instead, taking Christian down again into that Anaconda Vice. We just saw the no lock, or yes lock, or the bell lock, whatever you guys want to call it, once again onto Kane, and followed up by a big springboard maneuver. I keep saying it, but this match has been incredible. Action left, right and centre, reversal after reversal, finisher after finisher. This one has definitely been one of the best ladder matches and the best Money in the Bank ladder matches we've ever seen. Daniel Bryan being sent for that huge choke slam by the 7-foot Big Red Machine. And now Christian, CM Punk on the top of that ladder. Christian reverses it. Oh, into that sunset flip powerbomb, taking the former WWE champion down to the mat. And now a reverse DDT, sending back of the Punk's head onto that steel ladder. That is not going to feel good in the morning for Punk. And now what is this? Christian. Oh, big flapjack again, sending Punk face down onto the steel, as the members of Team Hell No are still going at it on the right side of the screen. And another flapjack by the Captain Christian. Surely somebody has got to be climbing the ladder, because this match cannot go on forever. Oh, but Christian. Oh, the unprettier onto CM Punk. Okay, now that power slam. Oh, and that trademark drop kick. Both feet into the face of Daniel Bryan. And you can see Christian on that side of the ring getting a breather almost momentarily. This match has been something special. Oh, the bell lock being locked in. Oh no, CM Punk fighting out of it. And now fighting out of it completely into that big snap neck breaker. And this match still continues. Are we ever going to see this match end? Who is going to be Mr. Money in the Bank on the WWE Championship side? Is it going to be CM Punk? Is it going to be Daniel Bryan, Kane, Christian, Randy Orton, or the returning RVD? Surely we're going to be finding out sooner rather than later, because we are already roughly 50 minutes into the show and we have still got a huge WWE Championship match still to come. That match, of course, being John Cena taking on Mark Henry. That match is going to be great. That match is coming up next, so not too far away at all. Daniel Bryan now attempting to set the ladder up, but CM Punk instead climbing the ladder, as well as Randy Orton. Orton and Punk now on that ladder. Oh, but what is that? A white noise maneuver. Sending RKO down yet again. The ladder again being set up. CM Punk doing the right thing, climbing up. Briefcase in hand. Oh, but Randy Orton sending the ladder away. CM Punk in no man's land, hanging 50 foot high above the ring. Oh, but CM Punk dropping onto that still. The briefcase still remains high above the ring, so this match does continue. Oh, big arm breaker there by Christian onto CM Punk. Captain Charisma now doing the right thing, setting that ladder up. Christian, briefcase in hand. Oh, but again interrupted. This time it's RVD interrupting the captain. And for a consecutive time again, RVD looking great in this one. As I said previously, this is the first time we have seen RVD in a WWE ring as a full-fledged member of the WWE roster since 2006. So if RVD can win this match, what a great way to make your return to become the Mr. Money in the Bank. Who can forget RVD's previous run as Mr. Money in the Bank when he eventually cashed in against John Cena at One Night Stand 2006, when RVD became the WWE Champion for the first time in his illustrious career. So consider it now, guys, if RVD could win this match and have John Cena wins tonight's main event, then there's a possibility we're going to be seeing RVD John Cena sometime soon. But of course, that all depends on if RVD can win this match and whether John Cena can win his match, because we've got a long way to go. Christian now again climb that ladder, as is RVD. Can either of these men pull that championship down? RVD with the upper hand. Oh, kicking Christian off. RVD briefcase in hand. Can he finally put it down? Oh, but Daniel Bryan interrupting. But Daniel Bryan pulling RVD down. This match is going to continue. This match arguably one of the longest matches we have seen in Money in the Bank history. But again, RVD top of the ladder. Oh, and he gets it. RVD pulling that briefcase down. And we finally have a winner. What a great Money in the Bank match that was. But RVD, for the second time in his career, the brand new Mr. Money in the Bank. What a great way to make your WWE return. RVD now has that contract which entitles him to a WWE Championship match anytime he chooses over the next 12 months. What a great win by Mr. Pay-Per-View. RVD back in the WWE. Oh, and CM Punk already backstage after that commercial break. And Brock Lesnar attacking CM Punk. The CM Punk Brock Lesnar feud continuing. It's looking like we're going to be having CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam next month. But main event time, John Cena, Mark Henry. What a match. This is going to be the close of the show. John Cena, WWE Champion, has had that championship since WrestleMania when he defeated The Rock. And of course, this match coming about when several weeks ago now, Mark Henry declared he was about to retire from wrestling for good. John Cena in the ring. Almost seemed like John Cena and Mark Henry had some kind of moment where these guys are possibly becoming friends. But it was all one big plan by Mark Henry. Mark Henry had no intention of retiring because John Cena hugging Mark Henry in the ring, thinking Mark Henry was indeed retiring for good, when the world's strongest man turned that hug into a world's strongest slam, slamming the WWE Champion out of his boots almost. And then we heard the following week this match becoming official. Mark Henry, John Cena, WWE Championship, and Mark Henry looking to become the WWE Champion for the first time in his WWE career. And keeping in mind, Mark Henry has been in the company since 1996. This match and possible WWE Championship reign has been a long time coming. But despite not being a WWE Champion, Mark Henry has had a great career. He is, of course, the world's strongest man. He has been a former tag team champion. He has been a former European champion. And in recent years, he has become a world heavyweight champion. But the one belt that has eluded Mark Henry has been the WWE Championship. That championship, of course, being held by John Cena. So, John Cena, Mark Henry, with the biggest prize in wrestling, the WWE Championship on the line. This match is going to be hard hitting, and we will see who is going to be leaving Money in the Bank 2013 as the WWE Champion. But John Cena starting this match off strong before momentarily being stopped by Mark Henry, sweeping that leg out. Oh, and a big clubbing blow that time. Both men locking up, but Henry, the strongest man in the world, with that big side slam. But John Cena showing some great strength there. Irish whip into Henry into the corner. Big right hand, another one, and another one, but misses the third one. Mark Henry now locking up from behind. Oh, a big shin breaker. We don't normally see that kind of strategy by Mark Henry. It looks like Mark Henry is going to be going after a body part. We don't normally see that. With Mark Henry, we are used to power move after power move. So Mark Henry truly pulling out all the stops here tonight. Because despite Mark Henry being the much stronger and much bigger man, do not discount John Cena, because as we have seen, with over a dozen WWE Championship reigns, John Cena truly is the Superman of the WWE, and it is going to take a hell of a lot to keep Cena down for the 1, 2, 3. But if any man can do it, it is going to be the world's strongest man. As I said, Mark Henry looking to become WWE Champion for the first time in his illustrious WWE career. John Cena taking a breather, it seems, on the outside of the ring. Or possibly playing possum, because now Mark Henry walking into John Cena. John Cena bouncing Henry's head off that announcer's table. Oh, point to the elbow, to the bridge of the nose. And now Cena going top rope. Oh, but it's not going to pay off. The big man catching John Cena. Oh, but Cena again. Sweeping the legs and a big clothesline. It's clear John Cena is pulling out all the stops here tonight. He's going to be trying to do everything he can do to defeat this huge Mark Henry. As we know, he is of course the world's strongest man. But look at the size of this guy. This is going to be a hard task for John Cena. This is going to be John Cena's toughest challenger we have had in quite some time. Though John Cena is coming off a couple of big wins against Ryback at Extreme Rules and Payback respectively. Not to mention that huge win back at WrestleMania when he defeated The Rock to actually become the WWE Champion, that ending that 2-year feud at least for now. But whether we will see Rock Cena number 3 in the future, nobody knows. But it definitely would not surprise me. But as far as tonight goes, we have got Mark Henry, John Cena, Charles Robinson in the ring. And this match for the biggest prize in wrestling, the WWE Championship. Both men back to their feet momentarily before that dropkick. Now we do not see the dropkick too often by John Cena. Oh, and John Cena again doing the move we don't see too often. Into the cover. But Henry again kicking out after only a 1 count. Great strength shown by John Cena. Oh, and again, John Cena is surprisingly strong. Oh, and a big leg drop. Again into the cover. John Cena throwing everything, excluding the kitchen sink, at Mark Henry. But Mark Henry refusing to stay down. Oh, punch after punch. But Mark Henry still refusing to stay down. Again, both men locking up. And for the second or third time, that big shin breaker. Oh, submission move by Henry. This match could be over. Look at the weight of Mark Henry onto the back of John Cena. Oh, but again, Cena out of that one. Irish whip. Oh, leapfrog. Oh, big shoulder thrust. We have seen that move by Cena time after time. It never fails. Oh, big you can't see me punch. But still could not take the big man down. Going for the world's strongest slam. This could be it. No. Cena reversing the world's strongest slam into the arm breaker. And Cena again trying to get his breath back. Leaving the ring. Oh, looks like Charles Robinson accidentally getting in the way there. Mark Henry taking advantage of that confusion, sending Cena down. And now Henry Cena on the outside of the ring. This is bad for John Cena because Mark Henry definitely at home in this environment on the outside of the ring. Going for the world's strongest slam again. Oh, but for the second time, John Cena with that great reversal out of the move. John Cena now going top rope. Oh, but Henry quickly back into the ring. Oh, countering John Cena. Now, I'm not quite sure this ring can take the weight of what we're about to see. Here we go. Oh, superplex. And the ring managing to stay up. Oh, but that suplex not paying off. Cena now with this Superman type comeback. Luther's press. Picking Henry back to his feet again. Oh, what power. Power slam. Sending Henry down. But deciding to not go for the cover. Instead going for that float over neck breaker. You've got to say John Cena has had a surprising amount of offense in this match. But ultimately, all that matters is who gets to 1, 2, 3. And as you can see, both these men still filled with energy. So this match could go on for some time to come yet. But Mark Henry taking John Cena down again. A huge meat hook clothesline by the 450 pounder. And now a series of punches, a big kick, a second kick. Cena quickly to his feet, punch after punch. Oh, but again Henry into that headlock. What is this? Oh, a big delayed vertical suplex by the 450 pounder, taking the WWE Champion down again. And I think we can clearly see now who is in charge of this one. Mark Henry dominant currently. Cena somehow getting to his feet, but again Henry. So much offense. You can hear the crowd. Let's go Cena. Cena sucks chance. Whether you love him or hate him, you cannot deny Cena will never give up. This guy gives everything he can give. But so far in this match, whatever Cena can give is not enough to keep Henry down, because Henry definitely lies in charge and could be moments away from becoming the WWE Champion for the first time in his career. And again, a third or fourth shin breaker we have seen. Definitely a move that seems to be doing wonders for Mark Henry in this one. Oh, but Cena again. Oh, tripping that leg into the STFU. The STF by John Cena. This move has made the best in the business tap out in the past. Oh, but Henry, too big, too powerful. Rolls out of it. Oh, kick to the gut. Oh, Mark Henry. Oh, world's strongest slam from nowhere. The world's strongest slam. The kryptonite to John Cena. Pulling Cena away from the ropes. 1, 2, 3. And he has done it via the world's strongest slam. Mark Henry has defeated John Cena. Mark Henry leaving Money in the Bank the brand new WWE Champion. Mark Henry finally winning the big one. And the Hall of Pain continues here in WWE. What a great pay-per-view this has been. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.
know.